there's a fascinating story developing down the deep south of Cape Town, the Fish-hoek, Kommetjie, Noordhoek, Ocean View area. So basically the city of Cape Town, run by the Democratic Alliance, have this spatial development program. And they've been developing it for the past 10 years for the Deep South. And it basically involves picking up a whole bunch of people from Massey and relocating them into various low-cost housing units around the area. One of them, the proposed, or should I say preferred, is what it says in the document. The preferred is Ocean View, one area in Fish-hoek, Noordhoek, and these farms that are near the Kommetjie fire station. Then there is the potential, which is next to the Bay Primary School, low-cost housing, and a bunch of people from Massey are going to be, well, it's proposed to be moved there. Now, I cannot stress how foolish this is by the DA. It is unethical. This is what they are doing, because what it's going to do is that it's going to balloon the population in the area. It's going to lead to overpopulation in the Deep South, which is going to put huge strains on the local resources of schools and the environment as the population explodes. And you have to ask the question, why will the population explode? And it's a very simple answer. The people are going to be moved. Well, it is the proposed plan to be moved out of Massey, and then that's going to create space in Massey. And what is going to fill that space? More people. So people moved out of Massey, and then more people come in, and you're back to square one. And now you've increased the population in the Deep South by however many, 100 or 1,000. I mean, I'm not too sure the exact numbers. So this whole story illustrates to me how unethical the DA are and how foolish they are. They should turn from this and adopt something like Thomas Sowell's constrained vision, which acknowledges that life is very complex and there are too many variables for one person to handle. And so instead of making these centralized decisions from a point far off, you should allow the local community to find their own solutions. I mean, the people in Massey are not stupid. I'm sure that there are many great ideas there as to how they could improve that community. And I think one of the ways which I'm like, why don't the DA just build low-cost housing in Massey? I mean, the people are there, just build it in there. And in that way, you're not going to balloon the population and therefore put pressure on the environment and the resources like schools. So please do check out the link in the description of this video and go to read. There are 3 articles that are related to this story. Hope you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.